Best place to see. Is it the exact pillar that blew up Shanhai Guan? Nowhere else to go. Even if I'm ugly for a few days. It took more than 2 days to go back to Shanhai Guan. Don't worry about this time. Let the last charge. What does the general manager mean? It is also a volume model, etc. Only then will you be happy and wait for a lifetime. Suitable for one of the health-conscious locals. Touch the waist and no activation. Please be at ease. When the ban is lifted, it is understood that each department is. This will be a traditional. It's to make everyone believe it. How come it has reached the point of being an anti-Shibuzan? We will naturally follow the usual criminal army. Until no care is given. Then follow the Holy Land. The army was ordered not to march. After repairing, I left without knowing. Listen to the general manager. Fuyu Deli came with 507 pounds. He showed his body and went straight into the Central Army formation. If you don't take care of it, you will be ordered to move the army to blow up Shanhai Guan. I will personally read it. Set guidelines. Ningping Zibo Wu Sangui lightly dressed and cut from. Enter Beijing quickly. Merge village site. After driving the general away, His Majesty and Zhao Benguan went on a mission. This general is only here to pass on his position. I don't know anything else. There is no need to ask Ping Zibo anymore. So that's it. But these 1 billion officers. The explosion of Shanhai Guan should not be delayed. Why don't you ask His Majesty for orders? It is not appropriate to let the 3 of you get up after you have settled down. Since General Zhu is here, it is convenient for this general to take the oath. No imperial court. The morning is in a hurry, and the moon is in a hurry. There is also a sense of Beijing and Liang. Qi Bingwu Er. There is also a sense of Beijing and Liang. Junior officer. Many Zhu generals turned over their weapons at once. In addition, the general has one more thing to say. Wu Huang confiscated 700 corrupt officials in Beijing. Confiscated tens of millions and 21. Win without protection. After that, he stayed in Beijing and knew all directions. I dare to respect the emperor for a full year. It's good to go back to the Great Wall. Just use it for yourself. This is to be the master of the center. The king's army. The heavy needle that passes through the curtain of fame. Skills travel through time and space to summon the final. Just now, Fuyu leads 500 Qi soldiers to Wu Sangui's camp. Find Wu Sangui's competitive voice. The pillar will level. The king's order. Please stop, Zibo, please stop. Total disease. I'll clean it up for you. Don't believe it. Resettlement of this area to the total disease point abandoned 50 households. I'll trigger it. He had no intention of resisting. Because Guan Ning's iron-willed military ambitions are much higher. The emperor suddenly became so rich. A family wants to talk to someone in the army. Please, General, go ahead. And His Majesty. Ning Nanbo Zolianjiu. Ping Zibo has no 3 nobles. Dongping Boliahu's Jing and others joined together. Heavy needle made Su de rich. Good rumors of each generation 500 Qing Qi. and 500,000 taels of petty capital were crushed to death by a special person. Bingsun 3 roads go to the third formation. The effect of the campaign is not safe. There is basically no way to resist the 3-stage disease. Honestly agree to the competition voice. Tell them through the 3 spies. This time the rumor of killing the police escaped. Some of them must die. Maintain dignity. Half-stage Lao Zhu town is worry-free. You have the right to recruit the generals. There is no need to expand Tiangaga to a scale of 10,000 people in a short period of time. His Majesty. At present, a large number of capable people are coming to. More than 2,000 generals. The formation of factions has begun. Will someone be able to take on the new responsibility? It doesn't matter if you recruit these people yourself. God removes the town and you. No one else has the right to interfere. 1,000 people were sent by the East Factory. Only the cuddling faction has no 100 people. Calling of the returned heaven. The Super Plus Elimination Group. His Majesty. Old Minister looks at the heavenly grid. There is no need to let the East Factory supervise. Don't worry, Mr. These people who only rely on the East Factory. Responsible for investigation. Is there a secret party? Anti-secret work. They are in Tiangaga. No rights. Advance to use before you adjust. Please close the guide. Ping Zibo. Ning Nanbo and 2 people traveled for a week. It's really hard. I'm waiting for the rough guy. Unlike Dongpingbo, who came all the way by car. Little doll company. Good not to dissipate. Don't spread rumors. Those payment amounts. They are all my goddaughters. Some days ago. Injured after falling off a horse. The women are worried. Shina's helpless situation. Don't hurt my lightness. I would like to ask the 2 foreign scholars. The Emperor takes us to the capital. But the heart is asking for punishment. Don't worry, even if it's a crime. Also captured Wu Zongbing. Ning Nanbo led an army of 200,000. Giant bandit. The king of Qin dared not enter the capital. The capital is surrounded by insects. This visit to Beijing. I'm afraid I'll flee south.
Yeah.
Hee hee. This level is released for a reason. It's because there are too many people. No coordination between upper and lower levels. It takes at least 10 days. Your Majesty can understand. Not as good as Dongpingbo. The guilty horse reported the soldiers to the police with great pleasure. I don't have many soldiers. The sinful horse cannot move in this level. The army is helpless. Difficult to form combat effectiveness. So when the king of Qin came to Beijing, he was unwilling. But I can't. Don't want to appease the country. Back then, Yadong Yuan Chonghuan led 9,000 iron flags. The crisis in the capital will be resolved within a few days. How did the trouble get resolved? 10 days and still on the way. There is a chance of inflammation. At the end, all 3 of them fell silent. The 3 soldiers will go immediately. I am afraid they will be Weak I wait for millions. Tough attitude. Your Majesty would never dare to take Guangdong. Otherwise, Your Majesty will die. The three of us are afraid that we will die if we flee south. Pingzi state is right. Fake power up to be shut down tomorrow. This level is newly entered by the famous prison. Running around to stop you. When you look at His Majesty, do you really need to be very attentive? Kill me, the hero. According to what you two said, tomorrow morning, you and I will be granted leave to enter the palace. Why is this so? Dongping Bodashan. Your Majesty. Long live the Emperor. Zhu Qingping. Zhu Youjian wearing the new golden dragon robe. Above the dragon one. Yang Long Huigi. Pretend to be beautiful. His Majesty. Ping Zibo and others arrived outside the store. Donate to calm down the bet. Ninglanbo Dongpingbo enters the store. Two old skins are shameless. I thought they both needed leave to enter the store. He secretly switched to Guanbao. It's been enough. I didn't expect these two people. The one that gave him the most powerful and heart-wrenching. No three nobles wear speed. Carrying a large gold bar. Crisp face. A color of excellent country and excellent light. Ignore the jumping feet and stay in the light. Zolian Jiu is not as good as Huang Duo. Although wearing off running. But the economy is still. Didn't Dongpingbo also fail to comply with the regulations? More terrible than death. 1. I don't think your Tui Xiao is injured. Jump so high. Skin shameless tour. I will definitely report you two to His Majesty. Select Ping Zibo. Ninglan Qiudong Ping Qiuajin store. Don't build a new one for Your Majesty. Victory Police. Ping Zibo Ninglan Guo 2. Why did you return to the store? I don't know what crime you two have committed. Don't harm the king. Huang in the heart. It is to apologize for the re-entry. I hope Your Majesty will give me your opinion. Let's talk about Wu Sangui. Zolian Jiu and the other man buried their heads deep in the ground. Keep your posture to the lowest level. I dare not leave early. No more apology. Since this is the battle luck, the man who came will pacify Zibo. Ning Langguo and the other two took off their clothes. 20 battles between all the food. How is the business situation in Dongping? The car is always short all the way. It has never increased the business situation. Thank you, Your Majesty. My pain and contract termination. Still no great love. Dr. Su. Go forward to Dongping State. Cut off 1 or 2. Don't leave any routes. Village address. And Your Majesty, Dongping Bo also promoted the Seed War. Although there is business situation, it is not serious. Raise a geek for months. Stay in mild doubt and be thankful. Thanks to the reminder from Zhou Yang's accident yesterday. He gritted his teeth and took care of the young valley last night. Otherwise, today's plan. He wants to die without a stain on his body. Dongping State heard that you are handsome. It's possible that this, Your Majesty, is totally guilty. Pure hands and feet thief kills red tail eye. The house kills the tiger. The officers and soldiers of the facility were dealt with by military court. Knowing that supervision is not in place, the person voluntarily accepted the penalty. Isolation position, double military power. Pure quality. No 3 ghosts stay and delete winter. Take over Lu Zeking rescue step. Responsible for the bandit army in the foot and north. Issue a military order immediately. If you can't stand within a year, not only will I disobey your orders, I will also chop off your head. There is no such person as Sangui. Although as the Tianzi number 1 to Hanjian. But there are some talents. Political use of personnel. Zhu Youjian didn't intend to kill him. After all, he joined Manking only after Chongzhen died. Chenzun Zi. Zhou Yanjiu, the whole army cannot stand. Isolation position, double military power. Tongwu Sangui Buletin served as a military officer. Chenzun Zi. It would be a pity if the military power was taken away. But the injection requires money, and we have money, and we have soldiers. The leg position is removed and cannot be reversed. Even if we have soldiers, what can we do? Leading troops to attack. Is it impossible to separate one party? Impossible. From the needle to the national sports business. See substitute dead empty Red West original year. Red West has a 10-month lifespan. Other dynasties are counted by years. The big thief is calculated by month. I don't know which month it is. How is Lanyu's economy going? Back to Your Majesty. The Shun army around the economy is losing money everywhere. That is, a small extinction. Flow Square. Did the 2 escort soldiers each successfully pass through 10,000 people? Escape to the south. Chen Jingzhen leads 30,000 troops. Going south. Completely destroy the Shun army. Calm down the theory. Catch people. Before going to Hongzhi Dynasty, he wants to ensure that the hidden dangers of regulating sperm moisture are dealt with, to prevent the Shun army from rebelling. Get out. The grandson is here. Quickly make long-lasting tea from Annan, Zhejiang. Sweet and delicious. No need, ancestor. I need 2 things this time. Major events that influenced the fate of the Yongle dynasty. Grandson, please speak. His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince, has a date. There is one non-1 level. Guanglo Qinghe Dragon Year 3. Hu Shangxiang's wrongdoings. No. No, I said. Only another Tai Sun Ping. But his name is Sun Ruaoyi. The Lord Emperor raised his eyes. He couldn't hear the hidden meaning. Do more things for Tai Jinping. The witch who gained Yang's name. You said it has affected the country's destiny. It is Sun's book management. Even the idle good man. Always doing my duty. Never did anything like you. This is a rare good mother who is abandoned. Dislike a good mother. And almost let you. Bai Pen is in heaven. You're looking at people's character? I'm embarrassed. Expose you. Sacrifice for the sake of national destiny. Zhu Genji's happiness. Old Zhu felt a burning sensation in his heart. He will not be able to see the seriousness of the matter again. He is Lao Zhu and we are about to meet him face to face. A cordial exchange between father and son. Grandson, this matter must alarm Taizo. I'm going to scare you to death. Even the emperor cannot. Son's idleness and virtues are kind and pure. Frightened finger immediately out of the Taizhen Ping. Excellent supply only. The emperor's grandson will visit him all his life. Grandpa, please. He was halfway through his words when Zhu Di's sword. Silently looking at the master. Finally, I dropped my hands helplessly. The Ming Dynasty god of war at this moment. The hope of being born was completely cut off. Yongle Dynasty national destiny. Current stage rewards. Now, let's do some more. My brother wants peace of mind. And buddy. As a demon god. Ming Dynasty. God yours.